Hello and welcome to VOLVA. I thought I would just drop a wee introductory video in because it's a wee bit chilly here in central Scotland, so there's a bit of a break in the sowing and growing that I usually do at this time of year. So I just thought I'd take the opportunity to drop an introductory video in and tell you a wee bit more about myself and what VOLVA does. So first of all, thank you so much. If you're a new follower or liker to the page, welcome. You're so welcome here. And also a big thank you to long-term supporters. Thank you so much for your support. It's really appreciated. So Volva, the term itself is an Old Norse term for a priestess, a woman of medicine, a seeress, a woman of power, essentially a witch. And that is really what Volva is geared towards, and that is what I do. So Volva is three main things: earth medicine, nature spiritualism, and seer craft. So the earth medicine aspect is I craft medicinal and ceremonial botanicals from what I sow and grow in my gardens, my medicine gardens here in central Scotland. So everything that is on my online apothecary is grown by myself and crafted by myself. And that includes things like flower essences, which are amazing medicine for the soul. They really are. um, Smudges, incenses, sacred mist, anything that you could use as a sacred botanical in your rituals and ceremonial use. Things to place on your altar and things to be able to commune with the earthly realm during your practices. So when I say medicine, earth medicine, I don't mean it in the allopathic conventional sense at all. I mean it as the way that anything that is a tonic to the soul is medicinal, and working with the earth and nature is a tonic to the soul. So earth medicine as regards in vulva is about those things that have been brought by nature, that we commune with nature, that I craft to place for your ceremonies and for your own personal development. So things like the flower essences are so useful when we're going through really big transformations and big transitions in life, because they're so supportive to the soul in that way. So the second thing is nature spiritualism. So my online workshops and courses are geared towards helping you connect, or rather reconnect with nature, because you already know how to do that, because you're already a part of that. It's just that modern life and the way things are, sometimes we forget. We forget about that inner wildness, and civilization doesn't necessarily foster that. So my online workshops and courses are intended to help you reconnect with that aspect, for to have a spiritual communion with nature. And that means a different language, a heart-led and heartfelt language that you're communicating and connecting with nature. And that doesn't just mean nature as in the green world, the plant kingdom, but as in the stones, the animals, the skies, the waters. So at a different level of communication, a deeper level, where actually we're not just talking from the heart to those aspects of the world, but we're actually listening with the heart too. So these are things that we know how to do, and this is where my courses actually help just reconnect you with that aspect of that gift of yourself. This brings me to the last aspect, which is seercraft. So seercraft is essentially psychic insight, and it's important to have a strong intuitive anchor when we're doing any kind of psychic craft at all. And this is where communing with the earthly realm and nature helps develop and strengthen that intuitive anchor, because we're communicating in a different language and listening in a different way as well, that gives us a bit more insight into what is beyond what is presented to us. And it gives us a bit more of an understanding of what the certain plants and their medicinal aspects can do for us personally as individuals. So I put out a newsletter every week. I'm really trying to be consistent with the newsletters every week, and I cover those three topics: everything that's within earth medicine, connecting with nature and spiritual aspects of communion with nature, and psychic development and psychic craft. So if this is something that you're interested in, please do visit the website, sign up for the newsletter. This week's newsletter was actually, the theme was earthly angels. And I shared a story that one of my clients and customers had sent to me. And it was just an amazing individual personal experience of her using one of my flower essences called Earthly Angel. Earth Angel, sorry. And it was just such an amazing story that I really had to share it. So if these are topics and subjects you want to learn more about, please do sign up for the newsletter. And I hope to see you in future videos.